What up, KBFers? Chad Hoover, Kayak Bassin TV, and we are live. So, actually, you know what? Let me shed a little light on this situation and see if this actually looks any better or if it looks worse. That actually kind of looks a little bit better, except my face is shaded. So, we're just going to have to deal with that right now. I kind of look like a bandito. But anyway, got the new fish up here, and I got my little chatterbait sign now. So, kind of got the little impromptu set up. When I'm shooting the videos with the DSLR or the camera, you guys can't really see this stuff out here on the edges, you know, this like junk, but we're getting that fixed. And so when I'm using the live broadcast camera, you know, you get to see it. But basically this is my bedroom / studio / you know, where the magic happens. Anyway, so welcome to Weigh In Wednesday. A couple things that are going to happen today is I'm going to weigh in live. If you follow the Weigh In Wednesday Facebook page, I have already posted my weigh-in over there. I'm wearing a hoodie, jeans, shoes, hat, and I'm still going to weigh in and show you guys the scale so that I'm keeping myself honest. I was one good dookie away from 20 pounds today. This is 18 days in, you know, almost 3 weeks, and I was 0.6 pounds off of 20 pounds. So that's pretty good progress. I'm 5 pounds left from completing phase one. Phase one is my water and stretching and kind of research phase. In phase two, we introduced the workouts. I'm headed down to Bienville Plantation. I'm going to be doing a lot of paddling. I'm taking my TRX trainer with me to do some body weight exercises. And then I got some calisthenic stuff that I'm going to force myself to do in the morning and the evening to kind of keep the blood flowing and to get that base fitness level established. So when I get back from Bienville, that I can start hitting the gym and add in some more aggressive cardio and things like that to help the OBs come off. So got a lot of inspirational stories going on the Weigh In Wednesday Facebook page. Make sure you guys head over there. Pretty pumped about it. In fact, one of the coolest stories, a guy named Mike Powers, and I just talked to Mike a few minutes ago, and he's supposed to be posting up a video. By the way, when this video goes live, all of the stuff that I'll talk about, every article, every Facebook page, everything is going to be linked up in the description box below. Do me a favor, don't wait to the end of the video to give it a big thumbs up. Comment the whole time, comment now while we're live. And if you're watching this thing afterwards, then as always, please smash that subscribe or smash the subscribe button for sure, but smash that thumbs up. It helps us quite a bit. And please leave a comment below. So we're going to get right into it. Bienville Bassin and the 10 are next weekend on Bienville Plantation. Bienville Bassin is a kayak bass fishing members only tournament. It costs $200 to enter. $100 of that goes to the pot, and the other 100 goes to Bienville Plantation for graciously allowing us to use their property. So you basically get 2 days of fishing, 1 day of pre-paddling on Bienville Plantation for less than it costs you to fish there 1 day any other time. Great opportunity at that fish of a lifetime. Great opportunity at a lunker, some good fellowship. The guys that are in the top 10, this is the 10 best bass anglers in the country, are coming down to Bienville Plantation. They're duking it out. That event page will be linked up in the description box below as well. And the 10 is basically 10 guys. That's the top 10 in the Angler of the Year race from 2016. They're catching 10 fish. They're catching 5 fish the first day, 5 fish the second day, utilizing the Kayak Bass Fishing catch photo release format. And the winner is going to take home $10,000. Now, we've got some supplementary stuff that's coming through. Some late sponsors are coming in the game. Got some cool stuff we're putting together. Interested to send us these cool gear bags to give. We got one for every competitor, and we're going to try to fill that up with some awesome sponsor gear. I just got a new, like, hot off the press. This one ain't even out yet. PFD from NRS. I'm going to take that down with me and get everybody's opinions on it. And we may very well have some cool stuff also from NRS showing up down at the Bienville Bassin and the 10 event. But this is the new NRS Chinook, one of the new colors. It's the first one that came in. It's got a cool green on green color scheme. And who knows, I might be giving this one away. So stay tuned for my next couple of videos. Speaking of giveaways, Greg in Gunnersville, here is your Yeti Rambler. I'm going to throw a couple of these KBF stickers inside of it. Chrissy's going to throw it in the box tomorrow, and we're going to get that in the mail. Speaking of getting stuff in the mail, I got my fan mail address linked up in the description box below, and I seem to be like the only YouTuber that's not doing this, so I'm going to do it. Y'all send me some fan mail or friend mail, whatever the heck you want to call it, and I will open it on the air. I'll do that whole thing. Definitely will appreciate everything that you guys send. If you got a small company that you're trying to get off the ground, if you want to shout out, things like that, please do me a favor. Include what you would like us to cover in a note inside the package, and don't leave it to us to guess, because we will, and we'll probably guess wrong. So do me a favor and get some fan mail headed this way. If you want to send me some stuff, or even if you want to send that lady over there on the bed doing the keeping up with the comments, Miss Christy, some packages for her to open, some stuff for her to try out, then feel free. You know what I'm saying? This is one big happy family over here. And yeah, so anyway, the 10, comment below and tell me who you think is going to take it. There's a list on the Facebook page, and there's a list on the Kayak Bass Fishing page of who is in that. Pick your favorite, follow them through the weekend, next weekend. That's going to be not this coming weekend. It'll be January 26th, 27th, 28th weekend on Bienville Plantation down in White Springs, Florida. Big Bass Factory, 10 awesome anglers competing for a $10,000 prize package. Their expenses are covered. There's no entry fee. This is just something that we're doing as part of the Kayak Bass Fishing Bonus Bucks program, and it's one of the benefits of competing year-long in the Kayak Bass Fishing Tournament Series. So I talked about it in the comments that I'm going to talk about a couple of things. This new series, Chatterbait, as you see here in the sign, it's really, I get all these messages with people asking me, dude, talk about this, talk about that. And it doesn't have a lot to do with fishing, but it kind of creeps over into the fishing arena. I'm really getting a lot of traction with the YouTube crowd now. And that goes both ways. I'm getting a lot of folks that are, loving the videos. Got some folks hating on the videos. It is what it is. You can't make everybody happy all the time. One thing I'd like to address real quick is we are releasing all of our older videos. We teasered out some of the segments over the last couple of years, but now we have the ability to release full seasons. And so what I'm doing is, where it makes sense, I'm adding in some behind the scenes. I'm throwing in some cutaway commentary. You'll see me sitting on this set doing some, jokes, or telling you guys a little bit more about what happened than maybe what you would see in the TV show. And we're re-releasing those videos. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop producing original content. Doesn't mean you're not going to get a lot of cool stuff. Just means I'm trying to get that content out there for the folks that have asked for it. And it's going to fill in the gaps of some of the other videos that I'm doing. So stay tuned for that. Heading out fishing maybe as soon as I'm done here filming tonight. If not, I'm going to watch the weather and go out in the morning trying to catch some big striper here in Tennessee. So stay tuned for that video. So let me jump right into a question that I get for the last week and a half. Like, hey man, what's your position on Trump? Hey man, what's your position on Obama? And I see a lot of polarization in all the channels, on all the forums and all the Facebook groups and all the places that I visit. And I get tagged in it because I don't know why. I'm not a politician, but let me just say this. I'm going to say one quick containerized statement about this whole subject. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to leave it at that. Donald Trump is our president as soon as the inauguration is over. Deal with it, okay? If you like him, hate him, love him, loathe him, whatever, he's our president. You aren't going to do anybody any good marching. Marching is not going to accomplish anything. He's still going to be the president. You're not going to do anybody any good taking a couple days off work and going and sitting in a park with a sign. Not going to affect anything. Not going to affect anybody. You might get your picture on the news. You might get some Instagram followers from it, but it ain't going to change a dang thing. Now, that was probably somewhat addressed at my liberal friends out there, and that propensity to be more in that crowd. Now let me talk to my conservative friends. All right, Obama has been the president for the last 8 years, okay? It's over in a couple days. So stop blaming Obama. Let's shut the hell up about Obama. Trump's going to be the president. Let's unite behind him. And if you're not doing something to make America great, don't expect some fuzzy-headed real estate developer who's flip-flopped for the last 10 years to do it for you. We're only going to make America great one person at a time, one business at a time, one relationship at a time, and it ain't got nothing to do with a campaign poster. So that being said, if you want to make America great, stop talking about it and go do something. Start a business, hire somebody, help somebody, do something. Stop talking about it, do something. Facebook post ain't going to fix it. Instagram post ain't going to fix it. Memes ain't going to fix it. None of that's going to fix it. Getting off your ass and getting out there and doing something, that'll fix it. Now, stop blaming Obama. He's been the president. He got elected. Just like Trump just got elected, Obama got elected. He did his job. He did what he could do. It's done. It's over. His legacy is what his legacy is. But from here on out, He's not the president anymore. So shut up about Obama. Stop worrying about what he did and why we are where we are, and let's fix getting to where we need to go. Boom. Rant's over. That's all I got to say on that. So my liberal friends, move on. Trump's the president. My conservative friends, shh, Obama's gone. Now, let's talk about YouTube beef. Or YouTube controversy, whatever the heck you want to call it. So I've made some comments about the fact that I'm not going to vlog. Well, what I really meant was I'm not going to go through drive-thrus and I'm not going to the mall, but I have actually got one of these things now, and I've got like 2 DSLR cameras. So I'm going to do a lot more of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and I'm going to do a lot more of bringing you guys the stuff that is funny. I mean, we're wiping tears out of our eyes around this house pretty much all day. If you know me and you hang out with me on a daily basis, you probably leave with your stomach hurting. We're just some funny people, and we're going to start bringing you guys some of that. Now, you see a little bit of it with Christy and I in the truck. Wait till you see Austin and Casey and Christy and the other kids and so Morgan, Colton, and Wyatt and those guys all interacting. It's something that's worth watching, so we're going to bring it to you a little bit. Now, I'm not going to overdo it with the weight loss stuff. I'm not going to talk about that stuff to ad nauseum. I'm losing weight. I'm feeling better. I'm all that stuff that you've already heard from a million people that have ranted about weight loss. I'm going to talk about it in a limited capacity on Wednesdays. I'm going to mention it in passing in some of my videos when I'm out on the water when it makes sense. But for the most part, I'm going to refer you guys to a couple of guys who I've used on YouTube to help me, that have given me some kind of inspiration, or they've given me some things like, oh, damn, yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Or you watch their stuff and you hear them saying, man, that's exactly how I'm feeling. So there's somebody you can relate to. And that's Danny Gets Fit and Obese to Beast. So check out those 2 channels. I'll even link those up in the description box, or I'll throw the link up here and up here so that you guys can head over to that channel after I make this video live on YouTube when the live session's done. So if you're looking for weight loss guidance, workout guidance, insights into what products to use, what products to avoid, I'm not doing that here. What I am going to do is track my progress. Right now I haven't caught any bass because I ain't been fishing. So I will do the weekly weigh-ins with the big bass when I catch them, and I'll keep doing the weekly weigh-ins for the weight loss. So head over to, and I'll put them like right here as I can edit the video. Danny Gets Fit, and check out Obese to Beast. Both of those guys are pretty inspirational. They've got some great information. I've already learned a lot. I've already not done a couple things that I thought about doing because of watching their videos, and it saved me, falling to a pitfall. Speaking of the weight loss, sometimes, man, you're just kind of trolling through social media. You're looking at web pages. You get tagged in something, or you come across a conversation. And the other day I was going through the Kayak Bass Fishing group. You guys should definitely join that group. And I was looking at a post by a gentleman by the name of Michael Powers. And Michael made a post talking about that he was up over 500 pounds and he had gotten down to 475, and that he was asking advice on what fishing kayak he should get into. Don't exactly know what happened. It kind of was one of those things where, it was a God thing, I think. It just kind of spoke to me. And next thing I know, I'm typing a paragraph and I'm telling Mike that if he can get down to 400 pounds, that I will give him a kayak. So you guys get on the Weigh-In Wednesday page and encourage Mike to get down to 400 pounds, and then I'm going to give him a fishing kayak. If he gets down to 395, which is just 5 more pounds, but sub 400, I'm going to take the kayak to him and deliver it to him and take him fishing in South Carolina. Now, that being said, I also gave Mike a little bit of additional encouragement to get down to 300 pounds. Now, granted, that's a lot of weight, but when he gets down to 300 pounds, I'm going to give him a second kayak to use as motivation and pay it forward like I did for him with someone else. So do me a favor, head over to the Weigh-In Wednesday page, find Michael Powers' post, encourage him. Let's hold him accountable. Let's prop him up. Let's be there and celebrate when he does well, and let's be there for support, if he stumbles like we all do. So Michael Powers, wishing you the best of luck, brother. I hope I got to bring 2 kayaks to South Carolina, and I hope I got to do it quick. Okay, so back to the YouTube beef. So I make these posts about not vlogging, and I make these posts about not doing video games. I got an offer from a video game company, and I'm going to be honest with y'all guys, Atari was the last time I played a video game. And I'm talking like Pac-Man and Asteroids, and Pitfall was like the most advanced. Frogger. that's the extent of my video game background. And so I made this comment saying, I'm not going to do video games on my channel. Well, apparently another YouTuber, a couple of YouTubers in the Guggen Squad, a bunch of young guys that are doing a really good job and kicking butt and blowing up fishing in YouTube. Somebody commented over on their channel that Chad's talking smack, that he's not going to do this or he's not going to do that. And then, one of the gentlemen even came over to my channel and made a comment about it. And listen, here's the thing. I don't have any beef with anybody. In fact, I haven't watched any of the videos. I watched one of the videos over at Andrew Flair Fishing, and I watched two of John B's videos, and I watched a couple of Lunkers TV's military videos. And so here's my opinion, since I'm weighing in. This is Weigh-In Wednesday, so I'm going to weigh in. These guys are young. They're energetic, they're motivated, they're vlogging every day, they're bringing people into their lifestyle. They're getting kids young, very young kids interested in fishing. They're putting fishing into categorical searches that none of us older dudes have been able to do. A specific gentleman that's not in the Guggen Squad, and those guys are doing a great job of collaborating. They're really killing it with their subscriber count, their view count. All that stuff is great because it's all about fishing, and it's getting young kids involved in fishing. So if you're asking me, my opinion, is there any beef? There's no beef. If I make a comment that comes across like I'm talking about somebody else, let me assure you, I'm not. The only person I compare myself to is me. And I'm doing the best I can with me and with what I was given and all that kind of stuff to make it as good as I can every day and to be as original as I can. And to a certain extent, I try to steer clear of watching other creators and entertainers because I don't want to subconsciously, talk about or imitate what those folks do. And so there you have it. I love the fact that the Guggen Squad is killing it. Andrew Flair Fishing, Perrick, AP Bassin, John B, Lunkers TV, and Andrew Flair Fishing. Those guys are doing a killer job. But there's a channel right now that has absolutely exploded. And the guy's got a little bit of everything. And it's a channel called, a guy named Jake, who runs a channel called D Almighty, DALLMYD, all capital letters. When I met Jake, he had 220,000 subscribers that I cast in July of last year. The channel blew up. He had about 500,000 subscribers at the beginning of the year, so he had over doubled. And then he did a video of diving a river and finding a pistol. That video went viral. It was trending number 11 or number 10 on YouTube. That picked him up. His subscriber count went from 520,000 to 720,000 to 800 to 900 to over 1 million. And I think now he's in the 1.3, 1.4. The pistol found in the river video is up over 6 million. And the follow-up video to that's up over 8 million. Here's what's exciting about that. It's about fishing. It's about a guy who fishes, or at least a guy who fishes part of the time. He's gaming. He's doing the river treasure hunts. He's doing a bunch of other stuff, but he also fishes. And he also fishes from a kayak. So I'm pretty excited about the fact that guys like that are finding success. They're bringing the sport of fishing to the forefront, the sport of kayak fishing to the forefront. So you're not going to have me hating on anybody. You're sure as heck not going to have me hating on young guys that are fired up, that are motivated, that are doing a good job, and that they're waving the fishing flag, because I'm kayak bass fishing, but I'm fishing first. After that, I'm bass fishing. And after that, I'm kayak bass fishing. So we're all fishermen first and all that other stuff after that. So there's no, fisherman on fisherman crime as far as I'm concerned. So great job to D Almighty. You guys go check his channel out if you haven't. And yeah, so other big news. The kayak fishing blog is probably one of your best sources for news in the kayak fishing world and for a lot of things fishing. So I linked him up in the description box for an article that he wrote today. You guys should bookmark this page. You should subscribe to the newsletter. You should definitely check out Kayak Bass Fishing magazine. That's also run by Chris Payne, the proprietor of the kayak fishing blog. But he introduced an article today that kind of lit up the internet. It kind of owned the web. It was the social media, debutante today. And it's an article about another person, a second person, getting caught cheating in a kayak fishing tournament. Some people was like, oh man, this is bad for the sport. Guys are getting caught cheating, so it makes the tournament. No. It's not bad for the sport that guys are getting caught cheating. It's good for it. it's good for it because it says if you cheat, you're going to get caught. In fact, the folks at Tourney X and myself and some other folks with some really interesting technology are about to take catch, photo, release fishing, and more importantly, catch, photo, release difficulty of deception to a whole new level in the very near future. So stay tuned for that information. But I wanted to mention that I think you should go weigh in. Head over to the Kayak Fishing blog. You can comment below right in the blog. I linked it up in the description box, but that's the article about a cheater being caught in the first tournament of the year over in Texas. A gentleman named Xander runs that tournament, and so go check out that article. I think you should give him a big thumbs up for catching the guy, for having the fortitude to call him out on it, and hold him accountable so that it sends a message to everybody else out there that's thinking about cheating that you ain't going to get by with it, punk. All right. Had some big news on Facebook just the other day. So if you guys follow me on Facebook, you probably already know this. But if you don't follow me on Facebook, I've got some really big news. Probably like the biggest news you can have for a guy like me. So I'm getting married. Yeah.
I'm getting married.
Well,
we're getting
married. So anyway, I asked and she said yes.
I did.
So a lot of people, because of the chemistry and the miles between and the back and forth banter, just assume we were already married. Now, if you've watched my videos for any period of time, and up to and including like 15 minutes, you know that I have been a self-professed, never getting married again, blah, blah, blah. But
I was that way too, though.
But that's because I assumed that nothing like this existed. Beautiful, funny, country accent, like not right like I am in the head, loves to fish, can cook, has other skill sets, and then just is an amazing all-around person. Bam.
So
like
sweet.
Hit the lottery. So anyway, she said yes. And then I created a Facebook page. It's linked up in the description box below. I'm going to send you guys an invite. Here's what I want you to do though, because this is legit. It's April 1st because it's the national championship, and a lot of people are going to go, wait a minute. Are y'all pulling our leg? No, we're not pulling your leg. This is legit.
Right.
That'd definitely be not right. That's like a whole new level of not right. But do me a favor. When we invite, or if you check out that page, if you're going, click going. All y'all are invited. Every 30,000 plus subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, let's get this thing to 50, like now. Share this with your friends. Hit the like button every time. But we're going to, yeah, so anyway.
Did you just invite 30,000 people?
All of y'all are invited. But I need you to go to the Facebook page, link up in the description box below. It's called Tying the Knot Right. See what we did there?
You made a Facebook page?
Yeah, it's called Tying the Knot Right. It's linked up in the description box below. Y'all check that out.
Awesome.
I'm going to invite every one of y'all. And if I'm not getting you in a personal invite, because I'm limited to 5,000 friends, then by all means, go to the page, click that going button. Do not click going if you're not going, because we're using that to determine how much food we need, how much seating we need, all that good stuff. All my friends and family are already going to be there. My second family, the kayak fishing community, is going to be, oh, shoot, they're my first family. They're going to be there. The things that made me, the other Hoovers, they're going to be there. Some of my family might need to get like work release things from prison to be able to make it. I mean, hey, I want Dewey there. If we can get Dewey out of jail, we're going to bring Dewey to the thing, because a lot of y'all are friends with me. You've heard Dewey's stories, and I want him to be there. So we'll see if we can work that out. But anyway, yeah, so I popped the question. She said yes, and we're going to do it at the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship. Like I said, I just created the Facebook page. Y'all do me a favor and kind of light up. You guys on Facebook, light this thing up. Start commenting below.
I am failing at my job because I'm not communicating with anybody right now.
Yeah, so check out Christy's shirt. That shirt's like stand up and like arch your back a little bit.
Listen, I want to tell y'all, this is the
anyway.
This is the softest material. It's like as close as you can get to being naked as you can get. Like
she said, "Oh my God, I felt like I'm naked when I put this on."
So I took it on my business trip last week because remember I have a real job.
I wear this shirt with no bra.
I said,
you know what they call it in East Tennessee? It's not a bra. It's a bra. B-R-A-W, a brassiere.
sir.
I didn't know people still said that since like Murder, She Wrote went off the air. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, so I wore it every night to sleep in Baton Rouge when I was down there for business. It literally is the most comfortable shirt. I felt bad sleeping in it because I wanted to wear it out everywhere. But
okay, stop talking, woman. Here's the deal. Since we're going to talk about something, we're not going to talk about it and not give it away. So we're going to pick 4 winners for the next level. This is the next level shirt right here with Kayak Bass Fishing on it. We're going to pick 4 people.
Hey, that was pretty
hashtag KBF next level. That's the next level tee that she's wearing right there. You know, right there. And check that shirt out on the store.
It's amazing, y'all.
Anyway, so we're getting the prizes out. You guys have to bear with us when we do these giveaways because a lot of times we have to coordinate stuff with sponsors. It's only 2 of us and Joe. That's KBF. The 2 of us and Joe. So sometimes we get behind. Sometimes we're trying to do everything, and we apologize for that. We're trying to get that process sped up more, but we want to keep giving stuff away. Hey. So anyway, Greg in Guntersville, your Yeti is going in the mail tomorrow. Everybody else, you're getting emails with gift certificates so you can go pick up your hoodies and your other stuff. What?
Will you have them not put winner in the subject line?
Oh, yeah. Do me a favor.
Oh, my gosh,
us a favor.
I am
when you send an email, just put
no
Kayak Bass Fishing YouTube or Kayak Bass Fishing Facebook in the description line, because when you put the word winner or giveaway in the subject line, it flags it. It ends up in spam, and
I had no idea.
It just creates problems. So just put KBF YouTube or KBF, winner. No, not winner. I just said hashtag no winner. KBF YouTube, KBF Facebook, something like that. That'll catch her attention, and she'll jump right out over it. Speaking of that, we got a bunch of these to get out. We were waiting on some boxes to come in, so we had a box to fit them in. We didn't want to put them in an envelope so that they would get crushed, but we got quite a few winners of the at Kayak Bass Fishing at Columbia 1938 hat left to give out, and she's going to be getting those in the mail like tomorrow because I'm going fishing.
That's how that works, guys.
What else? Yeah. So anyway,
yeah. Can you ask them to update, like if they haven't told me about a trail?
Yeah. So if you're doing a kayak bass fishing trail,
that's pretty fun,
and we've dropped the ball on you, or there's been some miscommunication, KristyBassFishing@gmail.com, KRISTIE @gmail.com. Email her. We're compiling everything right now. Joe's updating the website. We're getting everything, all our I's dotted and T's crossed, and making sure we got everything in place. The trail series is going to be killer this year. The Open's going to be awesome on Kentucky Lake. If you guys don't know about it yet, make sure you head over to kayakbassfishing.com. Click on the events tab. Learn about the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship, the Young Guns Tournament, the College Tournament, the Open, the National Championship, the Rendezvous. We're having a rendezvous. You ain't even got to fish. Just come to Paris. At the same time we're having all this, come to our wedding. It's free.
Yeah.
You got to bring a gift, like a very expensive gift. No, I'm just kidding. True. I'm just kidding. We actually don't want you guys to bring gifts. We would prefer that you make a $10 donation to Heroes on the Water in our name in lieu of a gift, unless you make really cool handmade custom stuff. See, there I go again. No, we prefer that everybody make a donation to Heroes on the Water in our name, and just do it. And I can't
believe you just invited 30,000 people.
30,000 people. Let's get it up to 50,000. I'll see all of y'all in Paris, Tennessee for the Kentucky.
Paris hold that many people? I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we'll double the population. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm standing.
What is it? Oh, she's got her lure.
I just carried around.
You know why y'all know why she's holding that lure? Y'all tell them why you're holding that lure.
Well, y'all. So you know that nothing that we do is like real traditional or anything normal, So when he asked me to marry him, he was on one knee with a fishing lure. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Let me see it. I said, "Hey, baby,
he's not saying baby.
You wanna hook up?"
Oh my gosh, he totally did not say that.
I did. I said, "Hey,
no,
you want to get hooked? You want to get hooked?
No.
Hey, baby, you want to get hooked?"
That's not.
But I did propose with a lure.
He totally straight up did.
Because she swore up and down, "I better not buy a ring." And I was like, "What in the hell?" I even went to the jewelry store and said, I talked to this real skinny girl. Never trust a skinny girl at a jewelry store. If a skinny girl works at a jewelry store that's real pretty, something's wrong. She shouldn't be working at a jewelry store. Somebody should have already bought her a ring. I'm telling you, if you don't talk to the big girl, I'm talking about that girl that looks like your high school librarian. So I talked to this girl at the jewelry store, and I was like, golly, she's telling me don't buy a ring. Like, is this a trick? Like, is it one of those things? Like, don't buy a ring. Like, don't buy a ring. Like, I don't. So the little skinny girl's like, you should probably buy something conservative, maybe $2,500 to $3,000 a carat and a half.
Commission.
I was like, what? Conservative? The big girl said, honey, listen, she told you. That's y'all's damn problem. Y'all don't listen. She told you. She told you what she wanted.
Oh my God.
What did she say she wanted? Listen, I'm a woman, if you couldn't tell. And she got like triple S, like bam. She said, I'm a woman. Now, if she told you she didn't want a ring, she definitely told you what she wanted instead. And I was like, yeah, she said she wanted tattoo rings. So I bought this. Well, I didn't buy this. I took it out of my tackle box.
You didn't buy that one?
And I was real clever.
Have you used it?
Hell yeah, I've used it. I was real clever, and I like blew these balloons up. And it was also my daughter's birthday, so we like camouflaged it. And I put the gift
Casey
certificate.
knew about it. Like, she totally straight.
It was her idea.
That's what she wanted for her sweet 16.
I put the gift certificate to the tattoo place to get the ring done in a balloon that said "Pop Me," but it was like on the ceiling, so she's too short to see it, and so then she had to pull the string down. Anyway, so I ain't gonna tell you the whole story now because I'm actually gonna do a video on how I proposed. Story time, and then
it's a happy story.
Anyway, it was kind of cool. I thought it was pretty clever, but I proposed with the lure. Yep. And when I created the Facebook page, I want to say I think I did the first ever something that has never been done on Facebook. And I don't think anybody can say that for the most part anymore because it's really hard to do something that hasn't been done. But I created a wedding page that the keyword, it allows you to tag 3 key phrases. And I tagged kayak fishing, wedding, and bass fishing. I don't think those 3 things have ever been tagged singularly in an event page in the history of Facebook. So
I would say not.
I give myself a pat on the back for that. So anyway, guys, do me a favor. Head over to our Instagram page and give us a follow. Head over to Facebook, the group Kayak Bass Fishing.
Guys.
And yeah, Chrissy's going to get back over there and comment. And yeah, head over to our wedding page, our Tying the Knot Right page, linked up in the description box below. And click the going button if you're going. If you're coming to the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship, the Open, the Yak Attack Young Guns, or the Collegiate Series, or the NRS Rendezvous, you're already going to be there. So come on by. But if you just want to come just for the wedding and to come hang out and to hang out with some of the best fishermen in the country and fellowship and do all that stuff, then you're invited. Just do us a favor and click that going check mark or whatever it is. But don't click it if you ain't coming. So that way we don't make way too much food or we don't make enough food. So help us out with that. Comment on it. Send us Pinterest pins or whatever for cool wedding ideas so that we can do this kind of stuff at the National Championship. And put that on that page, and Christy will correlate all that stuff because that's not my arena. And yeah, so there'll be 2 less fish in the sea. April 1st, Kentucky Lake, and I mean, where there's already 2 less in the sea, but I mean, it'll be like official, like that kind of thing. Like the chains will go on. So anyway, I think that's gonna do it, guys. Hashtag KBF Next Level on this video after it goes live on Facebook or on YouTube. Hashtag KBF Live if you're watching this on Facebook, on the YouTube video, not on the Facebook video. Head over to Kayak Bassin TV on YouTube right here. Smash that subscribe button, guys. Do us a favor. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up. Comment on comments. Help us out. We got to get this channel to, let's say, 100,000 subscribers by ICAST. And if we can get it to 50,000 subscribers, I got an unbelievable giveaway that'll probably break anything that anybody has ever done in YouTube, especially in the fishing category. So you guys do me a favor. Help me get that subscriber count up. Share the channel. Share the page. Like the comments. Like the videos. Help us out. And yeah, we're going to give away some t-shirts. We're going to get all the stuff out to folks that want it.
Somebody said, are you doing a live weigh-in?
Oh, live weigh-in. Yeah, see, that's why I do this thing, so you guys can hold me accountable. So the only thing I'm taking off for this is my shoes. I got on jeans and a hoodie, so this is a little bit heavier, but I'm going to go ahead and weigh in. Holy crap. Hold on. I got to try this again. I think I got on it crooked. This thing was a lot lighter earlier, and I posted it on Facebook, so y'all going to have to bear with me.
Baby, your sweatshirt weighs 4 pounds.
I know, but I'm just saying, I got this sweatshirt on, I got the jeans on, all that good stuff. But, hold on. It's doing the thinking right now. Y'all check that out right there. Bam, y'all. 299.8 with about 5 or 6 pounds of clothes on or whatever it is. I weighed in earlier at 295.6. I was a good dookie. One good dookie. Away from being at 20 pounds, 25 pounds. Head into the next phase. Again, head over to Danny Gets Fit. Head over to Obese to Beast. Follow their weight loss tips. Follow their advice. Listen to what they say, because I am. It's working for me. I'm not going to turn into Tony Horton or whatever that guy is. I'm a fisherman. I just want to be a less fat fisherman that is in better shape, that is more healthy, that avoids diabetes, that is around longer for my kids, and that beautiful woman that's about to be my wife. And set a better example for all you kids out there. So get fit, get active, get outside, go fishing, and hashtag KBF next level so you can win a t-shirt. And by the way, keep in mind, everybody that wins something on the Kayak Bass Fishing channel this year, everybody, I don't care if you win a sticker, is automatically entered in a every winner of winners giveaway at the end of the year for a unbelievable fishing trip with me and Christy, and she's going to cook and take care of us, and we're going to fish and have a great time at a cool location. So we haven't announced that yet. We're not going to announce that till we hit 50,000 subscribers. But keep in mind, everybody that wins anything along the way is automatically entered in that. So, yeah, be ready. We will see you next time on Kayak Bassin TV. Hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor and click on one of these links up here and comment below. Comment a lot. Like, come back in a week and comment. And watch one of these videos, too. Like, watch another video. Like, a couple. Watch them now. Watch them. Watch them. Watch them.